As it seems like with the release of their new show, The Kardashians, on Hulu, the Kar Jenner sisters are more in a phase of doing whatever they want to keep themselves happy, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Well, one person wouldn't agree with this, who is none other than Scott Disick. Let's see exactly how Scott feels about being overlooked by the Kardashians and the relationship between them as of today. The Kardashians have been pretty booked up with their personal pieces of stuff, but at the top of everything, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's marriage is setting America on fire. But this fire has been successful enough in burning Kourtney's ex-husband, Scott's jealous heart, who is lately feeling left out by America's most wanted family. Ever since Kourtney and Travis have been at the peak of their relationship, things have constantly gone downhill for the 38-year-old reality TV star Scott Disick, who is also the father of 3 children with Kourtney. But he's just feeling what every other ex feels on seeing the love of their lives making wedding promises to someone else, right? Only if Scott had realized the same while still being a significant part of the Kardashian family, things would have been quite different today. It all started after Kris Jenner had invited Scott to her birthday party, only out of courtesy. Just when everybody assumed things would be extremely awkward between the new budding couple and Kourtney's ex, Scott tried his best to play along and bond with Travis as much as he could. But, as they say, the camera captures the good things along with the bad things. Right after Kris's birthday, Scott was found expressing how difficult it was for him to see Kourtney completely move on with her life and love someone else. Also, he's trying his best to move on, but on being given a chance, he could marry Kourtney at any time of the clock without even flinching. Coming to the part where Scott felt overlooked by the family, count every instance whenever the Kardashians had a family gathering. For example, while he came to see his kids in the recent episode, he was found having breakfast along with Kendall Jenner and Kris Jenner, and things started to heat up within a flash. Scott carried a suitcase of complaints along with him, expressing the disappointment he felt when he found out that he wasn't even invited to Kendall Jenner's birthday party. As he was married long before and had 3 children together, Scott used to be extremely close to every member of the family, while in turn, the Kar Jenner sisters treated him like a real brother. Although Kendall apologized for not inviting him over for her big birthday dinner, she herself assumed that things could get quite awkward with Kourtney if Scott was around, as she had started seeing Travis around that time itself. But within a few seconds, the discussion escalated quickly and Kendall stormed off the table to the inside of her house. Kris Jenner's birthday just followed the previous incident where she had to invite Scott, repelling her choice to do so. In the previous episode, it was shown that Kris was initially hiding the birthday party plan from Scott, but right at the moment when Scott started expressing that as his parents were dead, it was the Kardashians whom he considers as his own family and would be completely lost without them, Kris took the firm decision to invite him to her birthday. Although she knew how awkward things would get in there once Kourtney, Travis, and Scott came face to face, being a mother and close enough with Scott, she did what she had to do. Right after Kris's birthday party, Scott feared that just like he wasn't invited to the engagement between his ex-wife and her boyfriend Travis, they wouldn't invite him to the big fat wedding as well. As it seems, he was right, because neither Scott nor Kourtney's 3 children showed up at the dreamy wedding, which took place in Italy. However, the family thought her children were young enough to not understand what was actually going on, so they decided to keep them off the racks. Although it's quite understandable from Scott's point of view as well, being slowly overlooked by the family he's been close to since day one, but only if he had understood this before ruining the relationship between him and Kourtney in the first place, as expressed by Scott himself. But fans who sided with Scott believe that while Scott was dating the model Sofia Richie and Kourtney was single, she was constantly interfering in everything they did, and tried her level best to befriend Sofia as well. Meanwhile, when she got her boyfriend, she and her family suddenly became inconsiderate when it came to Scott. The truth is, Scott will always remain a part of their family, as he and Kourtney decided to co-parent their kids even after the divorce. But him wanting to be included in every family affair, just like before, knowing things aren't the same, is wrong on his part as well. Moreover, through all these years, the reality TV star had treated Kourtney in the worst way possible, to the extent where he had almost mentally drained her. In our opinion, now that Kourtney has finally found her part of happiness, she's got every right to live it the way she wants to. Click on one of the 2 videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.